the fact that I was pretty good at speaking English to people who barely spoke English in Japan, because there's so many of them, that when I went to the Soviet Union, I spoke English to those guys. They were all surprised that they could understand me. Like I remember when I went over with Howard Lincoln and Arakawa, the second trip, um, they just weren't like communicating. The Russians were saying something and Howard wasn't getting it. Howard was saying something the Russians weren't. They were trying.
Hmm.
And Americans' way of trying to become understood is speak a little louder, which no, that's not the problem. The problem is you're using words they don't understand. You have to use simple words and pronounce them individually and not too quickly for people to understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
They always thought it was magical, and somehow they thought I knew Russian because several times they tried to catch me by saying something to me in Russian. Be-
Yeah.
because they thought I was understanding what they were saying. And I remember during the negotiation at some point I said, "Stop your arguing, gentlemen. The answer is yes." Like, what? How do you know what we're talking about? So like, hey, we're in that part of the contract. Of course I know what you're talking about.